What is poppin', fam? Spanik here, the coach of the New York Rangers, and this is the first battle of the PCL for your New York Rangers. It is a Wi-Fi league. We were asked by the commission himself, the god of Garchomps, to take over a team for a coach who had to leave due to he didn't have enough time to bat for the league. He didn't have enough time to dedicate, so hope he does well in his future endeavors. But anyway, we are taking over his team here, and I like this team a lot. Reminded me a lot of my ICBA Season 3 team, which featured Naganadel and Alolan Persian, both mods which he has, but only Naganadel of those two has come to this game. I had to use the original team for this game because I didn't want Shay here to have to re-prep, so I opted to use the original team just so we could get the game in on time and get the game uploaded on time, which will be going up on Saturday. Anyway, I decided to bring Starmie. It's an EV Starmie. You could have brought a Pyroar, which didn't come, and that's kind of why I had AV. Spidef Piloswine for his Lele. Had a Fizdef Kyber Berry Clefable for his Mega Gallade and his Haxorus, both of which didn't come. Sugarberry Naganadel was made to set up on a potential Fizdef Hippo. Staraptor, Staraptor was interesting set. It was an agility 3 attacks. 3 attacks being U-turn, Brave Bird, and close combat. Meant to set up on something, and a +2 I have to beat a +2 Excadrill and Sand, and Fizdef Mega Scizor because it just walls the Excadrill unless of course it's Life Orb. And he brings a team of Kartana, the Sandcore with Excadrill and Hippo, Lele, Vape, and Zavaldi. So anyway, this is League PCL. It's a Wi-Fi league commissioned by Garchomp the God, an ICBA coach who's a very good friend of mine in the community. A lot of notable names in this community. Itzhak is another one. He's in a couple leagues I'm in. Like UTL, and he made my thumbnail, so shout outs to him for this week because I don't have Photoshop. So, well, I have Paint.net, but it kind of fucks up Photoshop files, as you can see from my ICBA seasons, because I tried to make my own thumbnails in there in Paint.net, and it kind of fucked up the thumbnail a little bit. So, whatever. So he made the thumbnail for this week, so shout out to him for that. Also, Dark Devil 26 is in this league. He was another ICBA coach. He was there for Season 1. We played Season 1, I won 2-0. And he's the commissioner of the IBL. He also recorded my battle for this week, so shout out to him. Shout outs to him for that. All the coaches will be in the description below, so definitely check them out if you can. Their battle should be uploaded on Saturday. So that's kind of the new thing now. Saturdays is gonna be PCL, and Sundays is gonna be WPL. That's pretty much how my weekends are uploading gonna go. Maybe during the week I'll upload a Showdown Live or something, because my internship ended, but they offered me a part-time position at the firm at an office that's 10 minutes from my house. So I will have more time on my hands. Now, school starts for me in September 5th, and I'm only doing night classes, so like I'll have more time now that the full-time internship is over, and I'm only doing part-time hours 3 days a week in the firm at 10 minutes from the office that's 10 minutes from my house. So anyway, back to Mons. Let's get right into this battle. Let's see if we can start off the PCL with a W. As this okay, so when choosing a lead, I really didn't know what I wanted to lead with. So I think I love it my Scizor actually. He leads with his Kartana, as I opt to lead with my Starmie. I think I predicted Hippo lead, and that's why I love it with my Starmie. So I decided to switch out here into my Scizor because I'm trying to scout for what item he has. He could be Scarfed. I didn't want to stay in. I didn't have HP Fire on my Starmie either. I didn't want to stay in thinking he was Scarfed and closing back with Leaf Blade. So I went into my Scizor, as he also doubles himself into his Zavalli. So I know off the bat he's not Scarfed. As I have to switch out here, not wanting to take a Flamethrower from this thing. As I go out into my Clefable, seeing what he wants to do. He could Parting Shot here, which he does. I couldn't stay in him, try to get my Mega off there because he could have Flamethrowered, and that just blew me away with that, making me very sad. So he opts to switch out here as he goes out into his Akame, which is the Kartana again. And I just have to stay in here. Clef's kind of dead weight because he didn't bring his Haxorus or his Gallade, and I could take a Smart Strike, but he opts to go for the Z move, for Steelium Z, which will definitely take me out here. I could have actually taken a Smart Strike with my spread, but he was unless he was banded, but he was the move, and this is going to definitely kill my Clefable off. So rest in peace, Clefable. And he's going to end up getting his Beastie Boosty here. And I think attack, which, yeah, he does get it into attack. As now I could go into my Naganadel and just pick up a kill here, really. I don't have Z move. I can't use Z moves on a Naganadel because they were banned from S tiers in this league. And Naganadel wasn't S tier Mon. So I can't use Z moves on a Naganadel, unfortunately. My Z Mons are Staraptor and Alolan Persian. But after this game, I actually dropped Staraptor for Mimikyu. So Mimikyu is going to retain the Z status. So the Mimikyu is not going to be able to use Z moves. So he goes into his Hippo here, gets the Sand Up, which is very, very scary, especially since he could just blow me back with Extra Drill at this point. So I decided to go out of my Staraptor here, predicting like Rocks or EQ or something. So I figured Staraptor was a safe switch in. Worst thing he goes for is Toxic. So he gets his Rocks up, which is okay. And so over here, I need damage on this Hippo in order to be able to really clean up later on with the. I'm pausing it, so don't worry about lag or anything like that. I really need damage on this Hippo in order to really clean up in Naganadel. Because Naganadel is Sugar Berry. I could set up on this Hippo. I could take an Earthquake, get a Nasty Plot off. And if I could get him to about half, then Dragon Pulse will end up killing this Hippo. So he opts to switch out here into his Vaporeon, not wanting to take a Brave Bird because he really needs that thing for Naganadel. As I go for Agility here, and this was a bad play. I should have went for Brave Bird because I needed damage on either Vaporeon or I needed damage on Hippo. I should have just went for Brave Bird. I don't know why I went for Agility there. This could have done a lot of work late game. So now I just go for the Brave Bird here. And you're going to see this is where the Agility play really gets bad. Because he turns out he's Rocky Helmets on this Vaporeon. And he's going to be able to take me out with the Ice Beam here. Very, very unfortunate that Staraptor wasn't able to do much. Because it could have really done a lot of work later on with the Agility. I pressed my red button too early. That was just a really, really bad play on my end. And now it's going to get even worse. Because I go out into my Scizor here, thinking this is my opportunity to Mega, when it really shouldn't have been. I should have went into Starmie here and spun away the Rocks, because I needed Scizor as healthy as possible for that Excadrill. I'm a Phys-Def set built to take on the Excadrill. I needed Scizor as healthy as possible for that, and I'm just letting it take unnecessary damage here. I go for the U-turn, and he actually ends up living. So I should have went Starmie that turn and tried to spin away the Rocks. If he went for a Wish, so be it. But I had T-Bolt on my Starmie anyway. But now here I go into my Starmie as he's just gonna go for the Scald, and now he's gonna die to Sandstorm. So now I don't even get the free spin off that I wanted. He's gonna get switching, and he's gonna get a free entry into his Excadrill. You're gonna see here in a few minutes. As now the Vape is dead, so now he's gonna get free entry into his Excadrill. And now this thing can just start clicking buttons, because I really don't have a good switch in, especially if he's Life Orb. If he's Life Orb, if he's Life Orb, he is actually going to be able to account my Scizor from this range. But I have no other choice here. I have to go Scizor. It's my only play, as he's going to go for the Earthquake, dab in my face too while you're at it. And my Scizor's going to take 10 million. So, and he is Life Orb. So this Excadrill is a giant, giant, giant problem. Because I'm not a Scarf Starmie, and even so, he outspeeds in the sand. I have to go for Bullet Punch. I need some sort of damage on this thing. As he's just going to go for Earthquake, dab in my face again, and take me out. So, when your Excadrill counter dies to the thing it's supposed to counter. Because I let it take so much unnecessary damage. And now, I'm just going to go into my Piloswine here. Piloswine I kind of need for the Lele, but I mean, I have no other play. Starmie dies to EQ, and I can't let this thing just flat out sweep me here. So now he's just going to go out into his Silvally as I'm going to fire off an Earthquake, because thinking I could potentially live an Iron Head and just take this thing out. Just take the Excadrill out, but he goes into a Silvally here. And I'm just going to opt to get my Rocks up here, because I really don't see a way I could win this now. Like, maybe that I could try to get something going with Naganadel, but even so, I need Hippo. Hippo is still at full, so I need either Hippo Toxic or I need damage on that thing. in order to potentially maybe reverse sweep with Nagano Del. And also, I need 2 beast boosts, and I need extra drill to not be insane. Because he told me because if Excadrill has the right investment, he can outspeed my Nagano Del at +1. So he goes around, actually does a decent amount being the fact that I'm a Soul Fest. So I do go for a rapid spin here because I need as much HP on Nagano Del as possible. At this point, I'm going to try to attempt to reverse sweep him with Nagano Del. If he Scarf Lele, that plan goes right down the toilet, bro. So he goes... So now he parting shots out into, I believe, his Lele, yeah. He's going to be able to parting shot out into the Lele. He's going to take rocks damage, get the Psychic Terrain up. As here, I opt to go for a Skull, just to get some damage, and he's not Scarfed, which bodes really, really well for my Nagano Del. Don't get the burn, that doesn't matter. As he's going to go for Moonblast and take me out here. Loki was kind of hoping I would live it, but this is a top Lele. That Starmie was toast. As now I go out into my Nagano Del, hoping I could at least maybe get 1 Beast Boost, maybe try to crit the Hippo. As here, I do go for the Sludge Wave and he's Kaiba Berry, and that's going to seal the game. Because he's going to be able to live this Sludge Wave with ease. And he's going to be able to take me out with the Psychic here. As now my last hope is Piloswine, and Piloswine is going to take a fuck ton from this thing. Like, it will pick up the kill here, but it will pick up the kill here to make this a 3-0. But I mean, it could... He could have maybe went Hippo to try to preserve Div here, but he doesn't. He just stays in to try to get. Try to get the sure win with Excadrill. So I go for Earthquake. I'm going to be able to take out this type of Lele, and we're going to lose here 3-0 to Shay and the Dallas Starmies. So yeah, GG to Shay. This was a fun game. I just played my Staraptor and Scizor really, really bad, and I just allowed Excadrill to just run train on my team. So he's going to go for Iron It here just to seal. Yeah, other than that, I don't think I prepped too bad. I had the right prep, I just didn't make the optimal plays. Like, I shouldn't have gone Scizor on that Vaporeon. I should have went Starmie there. I should have tried the spin. I had T-Bolt on my Starmie too. So it's not like, and Vaporeon, I'm assuming its other 2 moves are Wish and Protect. So it's not like Vaporeon could have really done much to my Starmie anyway. I probably should have just Rapid Spun there, get the rocks off the field. And then I could potentially attempt to do something with Starmie later on in the game. That's what I should have done, but I didn't, and I let Scizor take way too much damage. I just didn't play well. I just didn't play those 2 turns well. So Spanic out, and hopefully we can rebound next week against Dietite and the New Britain Rock Ruffs. So anyway, peace!